guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 90 of the First Star Challenge with Everton. And today, it's Monaco away from home in the first leg of our Champions League quarter-final. And then, of course, last episode, having won the Premier League title, we take our trophy to Anfield and we rub their little red noses all over it. So that is going to be fun. But first up, as I said, it is the Monaco away tie in the Champions League quarter-final. Now, before we get to that, I just wanted to quickly sort of sort out where this save is going. Now, I did, of course, last episode say, where do we want to take this, having won the league by, 20-odd points with still games to play. What did we want to do? Now, the general consensus seemed to be we want to stay at Everton, almost 100% actually. So, that being said, with sort of now options as to what we do, well, how we sort of, the rules, I guess, of the save. Okay, so we'll say there's three options. So the first one we'll say is just no signings, which just down to the academy, and let's see how far that can take us now. We wouldn't have to necessarily sell the players we have, but we just wouldn't sign any more players. The second option, and the vibe I was getting is that I think this is what people wanted, was the Director of Football Challenge. So we take all contracts and signings out of my hands, let the Director of Football handle it. The only veto I would have would be for the players that are named after you guys. I'd make sure that you stay. But otherwise, it's 100% down to the Director of Football. And the third option, let's just say it's just nothing changes, and we just ground the rest of football into a bloody pulp. So let's say option 1, no signings. Option 2, Director of Football. Option 3, World Football equals bloody pulp. Let me know in the comments of the three of those that you would prefer, and then that's what we'll look to do. But let's have a look at what we're up against here in Monaco. Now, we know Monaco can be a very good team, lots of good young players, and they do have a little bit of cash as well. But we are the favourites. We're in decent enough form. They are managed by Halidovs, that guy. Now, he is the man. I'm pretty sure that he just qualifies countries for World Cups. Wherever he goes, he qualifies for the World Cup. I'm pretty sure that's him. So that's who the Monaco manager is. They're a balanced playing mentality, a direct style. We can see, Fakir's there, Grubels, whatever his name is there. This guy is obviously quite good. 23 goals from 38 appearances. I'm pretty sure Raheem Sterling went there as well. I think I saw in the transfers a little while ago now. But there we go. Now, this is how they have been playing in their league. I don't necessarily think that's how they're going to line up against us. It's certainly not what the scouts were expecting. So this kind of has to be taken with a grain of salt, because, I don't think they're going to be that narrow. That's their passing network and whatnot there. But let's not worry about them. Let's worry about us. This is the team we are sending out. It's Lafont in goal. It's Taimon, Stark, Luis Felipe, and Milo as a back four. It's Zamora and Canente in midfield. It's Rafinha, Vlasic, and Richarlison in behind Schweinsteiger. We'll leave him as a defence forward. Come on. So they are playing differently. Raheem, how long was he there? I do remember Raheem Sterling leaving. Yeah, it was just recently. £33 million. But they have a good team. So it's not going to be the easiest game for this one for us. What do we want to say here? We've been on a good run lately. It's one of these pick up we left off last time out. We're the favourites. Let's give the fans a performance. Let's maybe try that with a little bit of passion. Some calm, we have faith. And it's one of these games that we should be beating a French team. It's Paris, maybe. But yeah, Monaco is just a team that always makes me a little bit worried. But yeah, we'll see how we go here. Ideally, it's the away leg. It's all about just get creative as this started. Away, just over the bar. It's all about away goals, isn't it? Really, if we can get a couple of away goals, we should be fine at home. We do tend to play very well at home, especially in Europe. They are getting quite a few minutes in and around our penalty area here. 2 highlights for them now. We haven't had a shot on goal as of yet. We'll give it another get creative. They've just maybe had a strong start here, but another free kick and Lafont with another save. Do we need to change something here? Or, if it's free kicks, it's not the end of the world, but the fact that they're getting in positions to have free kicks is maybe not ideal. Half an hour in and we haven't really seen anything from us. Here we go now. Rafinha with a corner of our own. Back post. Stark there. Oh, it's Zamora. He can't miss. Why hasn't it been given? Was Stark offside? Was Zamora offside? Zamora, I think Zamora was behind the ball, wasn't he? Look at this, I'm going ballistic on the sideline. I think it's been given. Surely, yeah, we're all onside. He's got to be behind the ball, doesn't he? It doesn't matter what happens when the keeper touches it. I think Zamora has given us the lead. All right, excellent stuff. Let's demand a bit more of that from the corner. We were complaining about, or I was complaining about them having free kicks. We'll take ours. We'll take ours and run. That's an away goal. That is absolutely massive. And if we can keep a clean sheet now, then we're looking to be in a decent enough position. 3-0 Manchester United over Real Madrid. That's a bit of a blowout there, I would suggest. Some away goals needed for Real Madrid in the second half. What do we say to this? I think things weren't really going well, were they? Don't get complacent, I think, because we're not playing particularly well. Some of these match ratings are actually bordering on poor, aren't they? Who else isn't playing well there? Canente. Come on, mate. Come on. Canente, you are one of our better players. We need you to step up. Tell Milo. We'll get back out there. Yeah, I mean, it's as I said, it's just away goals. I'd rather win 2-1 than 1-0. You know, I'd rather win 3-2 than 2-1. So it's just, if we can keep scoring a few goals here, Raheem Sterling's kind of sold Milo up a river there a little bit, and then goes backwards. Can we nick that? No, it's a bit of a strange pass that from Sterling, wasn't it? Let's give it a demand more here. As the highlight starts. I'm not completely convinced by our performance. These match ratings aren't particularly good. Sterling lays it back out there for Fekir. I think we've, in a way, been given a little bit of a footballing lesson here, if I'm honest. It's taken a deflection and it's 1-1, and I cannot say that that's hasn't been coming. Let's lower our tempo a little bit here. Let's maybe take it off, be more expressive as well. I was going to say, before that goal went in, maybe we take out the number 10 and put in a DM, just to try and stop them playing a little bit. But at this point, we kind of want some more goals, but we're not playing particularly well. Who did this take a deflection off? It's gone off the hand. Is that Luis Felipe or Stark? I think it's Stark, yeah. Unlucky there, perhaps, but here we go. We've come straight back. Are we going to go and re-establish our lead, or are we going to throw it all away in the biggest possible way? Here goes Rafinha. Rafinha dinks one out there for Taimon getting forward. Can he put it out across? He can't, but it's there. It's Vlasic. Vlasic with space. He turns. Back little heel there thingy for Canente. Is Canente going to get caught on the ball? No, he gets rid of it. Milo, back post. It's there. It's Richarlison. It's Richarlison still. No. It was very similar to our first goal, that one, wasn't it? Just bouncing around there a little bit. Canente is not having a good day. Schweinsteiger is not having a good day. I suspect Schweinsteiger not having a good day is very much perhaps related to the fact that there's no chances. We haven't really seen any highlights. But do we need to look to change things to get, change something to try and get something? All right, Vlasic. A little bit of space through the middle there. Can he pick a pass? It's ricocheted through. It's not the best. We are going to pick up that loose ball, though. Felipe's there. For Zamora. For Milo. Can he get across in? He can't. It's bouncing around. We don't look good. Do we just need to try and hang on here a little bit? We're not playing well. Can we get to that? No, we can't. I think we're going to have to put a DM in, if I'm honest. It's not working. It's not working. It's just past the post. We need to change things. It's not working for us. We're not playing well. Yeah, we're just not playing well. So let's bring Sanderberg on. No. Yeah, let's bring Sanderberg on for Canente. We'll drop Vlasic back in. We will try deep lying forward. I'm not convinced that Schweinsteiger has that in him, but we'll try it anyway. He's not the worst. We'll put him on support. Yeah. It wasn't how I expected this game to go, to be honest. I thought we would be a lot better than this, but it hasn't worked out like that. So we just need to maybe get out of here with a draw if we can. We've got our away goal. And just sort of make do, I guess, with what hasn't been a great performance. We'll give Schweinsteiger perhaps a couple of more minutes. Vlasic just picked up an injury now. That's okay. He's not the best in a deeper role anyway. We'll bring Sergio Gomez on. That's 2 subs now, which makes me a little bit more nervous about taking off Schweinsteiger, but he's not performing. So we're going to bring on Terry Cook and see if that makes any sort of difference here. Lafont's looking nervous. I'm not particularly surprised, to be honest. All right, here we go. From the corner, Gomez knocks it in. It's not quite there for us. Rafinha's going to pick that up. Can we build and go again here? Sergio Gomez for Rafinha. Rafinha, nice little move there. Can he do a little bit of magic? It's there for Zamora. For Sergio Gomez, it's round for Richarlison. Richarlison! Absolutely massive. 14th goal of the year for him. Second away goal of the game. I don't necessarily think that... Whoa. Alright, sorry about that. I've got excited and I've clicked on something and all sorts of windows have popped up there. So Sorry for the weird edit point. But there we go. We'll give it a concentrate. We haven't deserved a lead in this game whatsoever, but we've just about earned that, I think, in the end. A nice little change in tactic formation there, and it was a really well-worked goal, wasn't it? Richarlison said 14th of the year for him. Another assist. Was it offside? I mean, it's not because it hasn't been given. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's close though, isn't it? There definitely would have been a VAR check on that one. And suddenly it looks like we've been the better team, and we know that we haven't been. Can we win that? It's flicked on. Lafont's there. This is not... we're not even in stoppage time yet, so this is a highlight. Sanderberg plays one out there for Milo. Can we go and get a third? Should we have played this formation from the start? It's a good ball. It's Terry Cook. He brings it down. Can he square it? He goes himself. It's Terry Cook. It's a wonderful finish. And it is suddenly 3-1. And we played the wrong formation here to start with. We should have had the DM in from word go. And we've changed things. And I'll tell you what. Is it tactical genius? That's not for me to decide. But yes, it is. It definitely is. What a finish from Terry Cook as well. Well taken goal. Get in, son. Excellent stuff. It's 3-1, and suddenly we have a half a foot in the semi-finals here. 5 minutes of stoppage time, so again, this still isn't it. But come on, let's keep our lead here, boys. We've worked hard for this. Terry Cook, it's a loose pass for Richarlison. Ramos is there, nods it back to Lafont. Calm, composed, defending. Lafont throws it back out. We go again through Taimon. Sergio Gomez in for Taimon for Richarlison. Look at this. Suddenly, look at the confidence we're playing with. Gomez back for Berg. Rolls it in for Terry Cook. Oh, he's rolled it through his legs. They can't get a hold of the ball. All of a sudden, we look like Barcelona in their pomp again. Here we go. Rafinha. This is the Everton we know and love. Oh, it's Rosette. Oh, it's stunning. Oh, it's offside is what it is. But it was stunning. It deserved a goal. Oh, what referee. Enemy of football. Enemy of football. Was it actually offside? Zamora, oh, he is offside. It was absolutely stunning, though, wasn't it? It deserved a goal. Can't believe that. Anyway, that's okay. We wind down the clock. We've got 10 seconds to go. I think this is probably going to be it. Berg chests it down beautifully. Across for Milo. Can we get a fourth? It's there. Oh, it's Richarlison. Oh, just past the post. Unlucky. In the end, I tell you what, we struggled through 60, 70 minutes of that game. But I tell you what, we didn't half come alive at the end there, did we? That was really, really good stuff. You've played well, don't get complacent, boys. Superior finishing provides the cutting edge for Everton. He's cagey. Vladic is not out for that long. I don't know why I said Vladic like that. Richarlison is there. Excellent form for him. He was actually quite good. Even when we were bad, he was quite good. We'll say good in front of goal. Anyway, guys, wait right there. We're off to Anfield next to rub their noses in our league title. Okay, welcome back. It is time now to go off to Anfield and hopefully put on a nice display for the Liverpool fans. Let them know what a proper football team looks like. Now, they are still a Jurgen Klopp coach team, attacking mentality, direct playing style. If you look here, we were the favourites for this one as well, so that's good to see. This is kind of how we're expecting them to play. You can see they scored a lot of goals last time out away to Huddersfield. Perhaps a little bit narrow. Maybe we can get down the sides of them. Time will tell on that one. There's their passing network. And as with the direct team, their key passes can kind of come from anywhere. So I have to be aware of that. But this is the team that we are sending out. We're going to start with this. We looked a lot better. Now, obviously, we want to... As much as I'd like to keep the 0, we are still at this point, of course, looking invincible, but we do need to favour the Champions League. So, it's Lafont in goal. It's Gustavo, Lunt, Turpey and Kenny. These two did okay in the Cup game, I thought. So, we'll put a DM in front of them in Eder Militao, and hopefully that'll give them the protection they need. Actually, you know what we will do? We'll put them back to regular, and we might even just play him as a halfback. Someone that's still going to drop in and bring the ball out. We've got Tom Davies and Gomez in midfield. It's Bouvier and Lookman with Rainer Schiffers looking for a performance. He's up top. I do want to keep Terry Cook and Schweinsteiger fresh for the Monaco game, just in case. One of them will start, the other will be on the bench. So I didn't want to risk match fatiguing them, but either of or both of them, since they both played last game. Klung says expected to prove a point. I mean, really, it's just got to be a passionate do it for the fans, doesn't it? Everybody looks like they've gained some confidence, some calm. We have faith. And let's get out there. Oi! Give us a guard of honour! Klopp! Klopp! Where's our guard of honour? Bow down to your champions, you red shite! Klopp! Absolutely no respect. Disgusting. Disgusting, disgusting. But would you expect anything less? Unbelievable. Alright. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's put on a bit of a display here. That would be really nice, wouldn't it? A fair few fringe players in this team as well, so it'd be good for them to get a performance in. Yeah, I mean, the kind of I think the goal here is if we can just get out of here without losing, keep the invincible season going. After this, we've got Chelsea away, which will be a tough game, but the other 3 fixtures to the end of the year aren't the worst. I think I want to say Leicester, Huddersfield, and West Ham or something like that. It's off the crossbar. Turpey hacks it clear. Leicester, I think it is, are up there. I think they might be 7th or so. And I think West Ham are mid-table-ish. And I think if it's Huddersfield, it's the other game. Whoever the other team is down towards the bottom. So they're sort of fighting relegation. So this is sort of one of 2 big hurdles we have to overcome yet. We did have a bit of a rough run-in, to be fair. City, Liverpool, and Chelsea, 3 away games in a row. That's not the easiest. But, we've proven ourselves to be a good team. And let's face it, even if we do lose one of those games, we're 20-odd points clear in the Premier League. Who cares, really? At the end of the day, it would be really nice to go invincible, but it's hardly the end of the world, is it? So there we go. It's 0-0 at the break. It was a little bit of a snooze fest, if we're honest. Do we say I'm far from pleased? We've been unlucky. Do we go for revenge? I don't even know what to say. We'll just go again, give the fans their money's worth. We've got a stressed out looking Gustavo. We should be able to get him around. We can't get him around. That's not the greatest thing to happen. I did just want to say too, just to sort of clear up what I was saying about where we take the save. Everybody pretty much said they want to stay at Everton. I just wasn't completely sure what terms it was you wanted to stay at Everton with. So I'm not going to constantly run these polls. Well, what do we want to do next? What do we want to do next? But just so I don't really have a preference. So just so we know what everybody's preference is, and then whatever sort of the majority is, that's what we'll look to do, I think. Gomez, that's a good ball out there for Gustavo. Can he find a man? It's Lookman. Can he square it? He goes for Gustavo again. There it is. Tom Davies. Oh, Davies again. Oh, hey! It must have taken a deflection because the keeper has just stood there and looked at it. And there it is. It's 1-0. We will take that and run. Absolutely magnificent. Let's have another look at this. 4th goal of the year for Tom Davies. The first attempt was blocked. It came straight back to him. And the second attempt, it has just come off the legs of Virgil van Dijk. Could it happen to a nicer man? It seems like a wonderful guy, to be fair. Rajkovic is their goalkeeper. Al Rajkovic. Look at that. That's how far Liverpool have fallen. Our backup rejected goalkeeper is their first choice now. So there we go. Enjoy that. Let's demand a little bit more if we can. I tell you what, this DM, we have played with this in the past, and I do tend to go away from it because I like to an attacking lineup. Can we get that away? It's over the bar. But we do look a good team with a DM in there, don't we? We've got a knock there for Kenny. Let's not muck around with that. Gustavo can play on the right side. Not as well, but he can. We should probably drop these guys back to support now in any case. We'll give young Verstappen, or however I'm going to learn to say that. That's my summer task. We'll learn to say that over the summer. Especially if I'm not doing transfers. I have plenty of time to sit back and discover how to pronounce some of my players' names. 5 minutes to go here. And we are 1-0 up. Let's just start and close it down a little bit. Now, of course, the good thing about being 1-0 up is to keep the O. They actually need to score twice to take that away from us. So that's looking good. Gomez has picked up a bit of a knock there. Let's edit that. We do have... Oh, he's injured, is he? Oh, is he actually injured? What's happened there? No, I think he's fine. We have Hawkeye on the bench. So we can bring him on for him, and that should be fine. There's no pressure there. And play. There we go. Okay, and the other thing we might look to do right at the end here, let's bring Aaron Hampson on for a little bit of game time. Schiffers didn't do anything wrong, sort of flattered to deceive a little bit there, didn't he? But this is it. They're not taking that O away from us. Even if they score here, they're not taking the O away from us. And are we going to just march on here with a win at Anfield in the derby? It's hacked clear by Verstappen, and that is surely it. Surely. Blow it up, ref. They've had enough. Yay! There it is. We've won the derby. We keep the O. And more importantly, arguably, we've beaten Liverpool. Excellent stuff. It's a Tom Davies. I wouldn't call it a wonder strike. Let's just call it a strike. Let's try and avoid complacency ahead of the next game, and let's go on with life. So there we go, we triumph in the Merseyside derby. Klopp is disappointed, as he probably should be. You've just lost to a superior team there, mate. So there we go, not too bad for John Joe Kenny either. And that is how the Premier League table looks, 88 points. If we win our last 4 games, we could still crack the 100. We need to win our last 4 games, because that would be 12 points, obviously, and we're 12 points away right now. But we could still get to the 100 as well. There's a lot to play for in the league this year, even though we have already won it. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. Please do subscribe. And then, of course, ring the bell if you want to know when I upload new episodes. Now, we'll be back next time. Hopefully, we're going to book our place in the Champions League final. And then we'll play Leicester because it's there. We might as well do a second game in the episode. So that's all for next time, guys. Until then, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.